We got a Group B match here between Gimpxtreme and ibuba7. I am Sharky2107, joined by Meowth Rocket. How's it going?
It's going great. It's always nice to be commentating with someone new. And for these two, both Gimp and Ibuba are Ibuba. I'm honestly not trying to make fun of him. I don't know how to say the name. That could be just me. But both of them are guaranteed for bracket stages. This one is going to determine though who gets the highest seed. Gimp is going in with a 3-1, and Ibuba is working towards a perfect 6-0, and we're going to start with word 5.
Yep. Ooh, a reset on Gimpxtreme. I don't know if he started two-player game on accident. 'Cause I've done that a couple times.
Well, as long as it's not a save state, technically there's no rule against it.
Yeah, you can reset, but I believe Gimp does play on hardware. I'm not 100%. Some people do play on hardware, some people play on emulator, so.
Yeah, there is a bit of an audio desync from Gimp. Hold on. I think we may be having the audio desync on Booba 2.
It's slight, I guess, slight desync.
This is weird. So we see Booba use his tail to take out Jumbo Hammerbow and picking up a mushroom.
You know what? Mushrooms are nice to have, though. Oh, that boomerang bro kinda said hi there.
But he gets past him and picks up a Jugum Cloud. Nice.
Yep, you gotta love those clouds. They will be useful later on. And
especially if you pit it up against a stage like Atlantis 6-6 or 5-9. Sorry about that, folks. Just something in my throat.
Yep. And Flex said that it was chosen in this seed, or is the no ink card game. So no free items for getting, your 80,000 points to play a card game to get whatever items.
So in this one, resource management is going to be key.
Yep, are we going to get any good hammers?
You see Gimp doing some pretty fancy footwork, getting multiple blocks for some kicking action.
Yep, and Gimp try to slow down to avoid the 3 of a kind, but might as well take a 5 up. You lose a little bit of time for the animation, but you know what? Having lives early might be a good thing, just in case there's a bad level.
Hey, you can never say no to extra free lives.
And see, at least both runners did make it through the tower pretty much without clipping.
Yeah, we had that happen. We had that happen the other day, and it was kind of weird.
Yeah, I admit that was me getting clipped in. So
as we see, Ibuba's going through 5-3, and we have a Boss Bass trying to have fun with them. Well, it's fun for Boss Bass, not as much fun for the runners.
Yeah, he's hungry. He was in a tower too, but he's just chilling.
Oh, and Gimp's gonna Jugum Cloud right towards Roy's airship.
And takes the lead on that too.
But Bubba's right behind him.
Yep, both of them do have a flower. No, never mind. I spoke too soon. Gimp doesn't.
Gimp's gonna be
It's a star.
But Gimp's going to be the first one to. Oh, actually, now they're neck and neck. Let's see how big of a boy Roy is today.
The high jumper, 3, 4 hitters.
Roy is definitely a bigger boy today, but not quite the biggest boy.
Yep, and get your guesses in chat, and let's see, what is our next world going to be? You know what, I'll go with Ice, World 6.
I'm going to go with the beginning, World 1.
I think I'd ask that question at the beginning, but you know, it's fine.
You see, right now Gimp's got about a 2-second lead over Ibuba.
And a music box from Peach, and we got World 2. In World 2.
Ooh, and now we see them both in 6-5. Gimp getting the mandatory leave because flying is needed to complete the stage, and we want, even though most of it's randomized, we want to make sure every level can be completed.
Yep. Yep. There's only a few power-ups that are not randomized. This being one of them, and Fort Knox has a required Tanuki that you get.
And actually, the pyramid has a required item too, or rather an enemy. It's always going to have a buzzy beetle in order to ensure the locks can be broken.
Oh, the fire snakes are not having a good time there. But now we gotta find the fort.
And we see Gimp's entering the super tanks area. Ooh, Ibuba just narrowly missing getting enough speed to make it to the top.
You can't actually tail whip the fire snakes.
It seems like Ibuba's and he finally makes it to the D. That's correct, D-Boy. This is pretty much just to determine who is going to get the better seed.
Yep. Gimp is 3-1, and ibuba right now is 4-0.
If Ibuba can win even one, he's going to automatically get the top seed. As we see Gimp going up against a very salty Morton. And Morton's just had the right amount of salt with a 3-hitter. And we see that this has become a pretty jetty World 2. Oh, wait a second, World 2 for World 2, Fred?
Now we got, let's see, guesses, you know what, I'll go with 1 this time.
I gotta go with 3. Taking my guess.
I love that tech. I do love that text. How the cat somehow jump on the keyboard. Pie turn on the caps lock and everything, and well, we got pipe. Ooh, well, that pipe is kind of blocked around.
We see Bubba's on his way to face off against our 3-hitter Morton.
And this is one of the piranha levels. The piranha levels are not randomized. That's along with 5 tower and wow. Bowser's Castle, obviously. But I wish the piranha levels could be randomized amongst each other, so them two could flip-flop if they wanted.
And we see now Gimp is entering 3F2, otherwise known as the underwater fort.
Yeah, underwater fort, water fort, flooded fort, whatever you want to name it.
Someone left the drain on fort. Or whether the faucet, I just ruined the joke. We see that Booba's slowly catching up to Gimp, and now they're both in the same stage, but Booba's still behind by like 20, 30 seconds.
Yep, and you know, it's a randomizer.
Ooh, and Gimp
We
does
did it.
finally exit there, but there was a bridge in cutting off the pathway.
It's either probably the fort at the beginning, which is locked behind a lock, or it's the other fort that is in the middle island.
Yeah, that's really sick, Marv. I know that quote, Diesel Pilot, classic movie.
And Bubba does find the exit. I'm surprised he doesn't go beat the level so you have it out of the way. Nice like a 2 jump. And
Now
we
we see
found Fort Knox.
As we said before, Gimp's gonna need to get the required Tanuki suit in order to complete it.
And Bubba's right behind.
If Gimp makes a mistake, it could be Ibuba's chance to take the lead.
And Bubba is taking an intentional death.
Do you think he has a way? Oh yeah, he has a P-wing.
Yeah, if you have a leap or a P-wing, I see taking an intentional death. Just use it.
I think Gimp may have gone a little bit lost.
I think Gimp was checking to see if that broke a lock. I think it spawned the bridge though. It actually did spawn a bridge, so the other fort is not required.
And now the gap's really been closed.
There's a little Koopa down there. And we get a star for our reward here. And off to the airship.
And I believe this is a World 2 airship as they go up against our composer Ludwig van Cooper.
And not an earthquaker.
But then Ludwig getting some moon boots and composing a full-length album.
Oh! Hitboxed.
Yikes.
You do not like to see that happening. When a Koopa jumps up, when you try to jump on him, his hitbox it goes into yours, and well, end result, the Koopa wins.
And Ibuba cannot be happy with that.
And we got World 1. No hammer though, so I guess we'll take this path. And Runaway Star.
As right now, Gimp going through 2-1.
A fairly easy stage to get through. And there was a fire snake at the end. Fire chomp snake, whatever you want to call him. And Bubba decides to go to the other level, which is a beta level.
1.6 beta, or I believe the newest one of the betas to be made playable.
Yes,
And
Fred
if you,
had to change it up a little to make a endpoint.
and if you guys are wondering, in the code there's a handful of levels that did not make it to the original game. Well, we at the community decided to make them playable and incorporate them into the pool. Add a little bit of mystery.
There are 9 beta levels, I believe.
But there's more, but only 9 so far have been completed.
Me and Gimp swimming through here, some jellyfish, dodging some cheeps and everything.
Ooh, when Booba breaks a lock, this could be his chance to... Oh, never mind. Gimp's still got the lead.
Yeah, I believe Gimp did that already, done that level already, since he done 2-1 first. Yep, and we got a hammer fight here, bro fight, and we got sludge bros.
And Gimp using the star to make quick work of them and getting an order of operations game. Now we get the hammer.
Well, it's early in this. Well, it's not really early in the seed, but it's still early enough. You still got good chances to use them. Maybe when we get to World 3's map, if that airship is blocked by a lock, perfect way to get it completed.
And now we see Gimp and Booba are both in 1-3. Gimp's going to go for the hidden item, and Booba is not. And the hidden item, ooh, it's a hammer suit. That's gotta be nice.
I see Gimp saving that for later. For Bowser's Castle, possibly. And Booba is getting his hammer. Not the suit, but just a regular old-fashioned hammer.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, we still got, what, like 3 different worlds?
And there is quite the beefy shrimp today. 4 hits.
And let's see, what's going to be next? I'll pick 3, since we were mentioning it.
I'm going with 6 since you took my 1 for Moon.
I'm saving 6 for World 6 possibly, or wrap it up with 6. And we got 4, 3, and 6 remaining, and we got World 4.
Well, it's the other half of the twins. Gimp using his Tanuki suit to go through. I believe this is...
And Ibuba is taking a pipe. That's right there. I don't think he probably seen the extra pipe there.
Yeah, Gimp's right now in the 4F1 area. And Booba's right behind him.
That boom boom goes down. And 5 fireballs, and boom's down.
Gimp going to use a star to plow through the fireball, and what's he going to get out of it? It's another Jugen Cloud, a very nice choice.
No, Ibuba hasn't used his first one.
Well, but neither of them have built the bridge yet. And both of them are taking on some Jumbo Bros. Booba getting a music box, and Gimp also getting a music box.
Yep, and well, no time to relax. You get the second Hammer Bro fight. Most likely it's going to be the Cloud. So no, it's another one.
And now we see Gimps entering 6th F2.
And looks like ibuba is not going to get the Cloud from the other Hammer Bro.
Excuse me, I sneezed. Ooh, but Booba takes a death on 6th F2. He cannot be happy about that.
I think he might have done that on purpose.
Oh, you mean to be able to use the tail to use a shortcut?
Perhaps, because I think he was trying to see what item that was from the bot. If it was a leaf, I think he probably would have grabbed it. But instead, he probably felt like it's going to be faster just to take a death and use your pre-wing.
It could be. Either way, it builds the bridge, and now Gimp and Booba are on their way to face off against Iggy. Let's see how big of a nerd Iggy is this time.
I don't think we had any Earthquakers yet.
No, we have not. No one's been thick today.
And that means I guess the last two will be Thick Koopas. We got Windy and, well...
Lemmy.
Yeah, and, well, he's on a ball the whole time.
Wait, Zero's saying Morton was an Earthquaker?
Okay, so Morton was. So it's probably be Windy, most likely. If Windy's not an Earthquaker, well, the other Koopa gets an Earthquake that has a ball, so he does an Earthquake. And we got another Hammer Bro suit.
And right now we see Gimps entering the World 2 Quicksand stage. Going through the tornado, or as I like to call it, the Whee!
I like to be flown high sometimes with them. We got a couple cheaps try to be cheap.
Although it does kind of give me the creeps, just the tornado animation.
You know, those cheaps reminds me of this, so.
And now we see Gimp is entering 6F3, otherwise known as the carpet for it. And now they're nearly neck and neck. Booba is doing a great job of keeping pace with Gimp. But Gimp is still managing to keep ahead.
Yep, 22:37 and 22:39, so like a 2-second difference. Just don't take your wrong turn on Albuquerque, you be fine. And look, we're done with this world already.
It's another jet. What? And Ibuba's ahead by only a few seconds. Gimp getting a little jammed there. Ooh, and Wendy did not eat much Wendy's today.
Weak. And she never jumped, so we don't know if she was an Earthquaker or not. So there's about a 3-second difference lead. So Bubba takes in the lead, going to World 7, which will be World 6. And you know, coming after that is a great equalizer. A fort at the beginning, and you know, we got 1-6 on Bubba, and well, we got a fort play.
8F1 for Gimp. We saw You know, if we see either 1/6 regular or the beta, we usually see the other in the same seed. Don't know how that works, but it just seems to happen.
So we don't know who's actually in the league quite yet.
And now we're in another beta stage.
If that fort that Gimp's in is actually required, it's a good play by Gimp. Otherwise, ibuba probably isn't going to be in a lead. We do have a hammer, so you could break the lock. Here we got a P-Wing.
Can never go wrong with that.
Ooh, ibuba is using his hammer on the rock.
And Booba's made his way to Lemmy's fort.
I like how the end, you got 3 pipes that takes you to the end.
So apparently that fort was not required.
Nope.
And thanks to his fireballs, Ibuba makes very quick work of Lemmy, and he's going to be the first into the Great Equalizer.
Yep. 2602 wand grab. So, still anybody's game. We've seen quite a few World 8s come down to Bowser's Castle in a routing. One of Gimp's, the Gimp that Gimp lost, it came down to Bowser's Castle and everything. And a routing. And Gimp only lost by 23 seconds in that seed.
We see now Ibuba starting off in 5F1. And let's take a guess for how many bridges are going to be needed to get to Bowser. I'm going to go with 2 bridges. What about you?
I'm thinking 2 as well. But you know, great minds think alike sometimes, so...
Yeah. You know, we just had 5F1, now we've got 5F2.
In World 8. Yeah, we got a couple guesses. We got 2, we got 3. Nobody wants to guess the legendary 4 Brit. Yeah, well, it's not gonna be 3 or 4 or 3 because there's X on that screen. So it looks like this might be 0, 1, or 2. And Zero Bridge is very rare as well.
We've actually seen Zero Bridge a considerable amount lately. Ibuba having a little trouble navigating, and he gets grabbed into a hand stage. And just gonna bail out.
Yep. That time gets by. Oh, smart move using a cloud that he had at the beginning of the seed.
Oh, and
it's bridge.
Oh, and just like that, Ibuba's on his way to face off against Big Ol' Greenie.
1 bridge was required, and it was the first one that you played.
Well, either the first or the second. Booba's going to try using a hammer suit. If he can keep it, he can get a very... He could even get a sub 30.
And Gimp's right behind him.
And Booba gets mac and cheese. And with that, what's left to say, folks? And say it with me in chat. We'll say it with us in chat.
Hello,
Hi,
Bowser.
Bowser. Goodbye, Bowser. And Booba not quite going to get sub 30, but going to get darn near close to it. So get your GGs out for ibuba7 as he clinches the top seed for this group.
And with a race time of 30 minutes, 10 seconds. And Gimp is going to be right behind him, going into Bowser's Castle here in a second. It was a very close race for them two, so that's what's expected.
Give them both a GG, and remember, we still have one match to go, and Gimp could still at least play spoiler and ruin Ibuba's perfect 6-0.
Yep. Let's see how many attempts Gimp will give here.
Either way, a fantastic performance in this first seed.
Definitely. Does give up on the clip. Fireball RNG here. These used to not to be randomized. Oh, that laser got him! Ouch! Well, sit back for a second and enjoy some ground pounding by Bowser. And Gimp finishes with a race time of 32:38. Very close race.
Absolutely. And with that, we're going to take a 5 to 10 minute break as we set up the next seed, get everything all arranged. So sit tight, race fans. We'll be back shortly.
You know one thing I like? I love the credits music though.
Well, all of Mario 3 has some pretty incredible music. The NES as a whole, that and the Genesis really did video game music right.
Yep.
Yeah, and as much as I love the Super Nintendo, there's a fly in my room. Weird. As much as I
Everyone,
love the Super Nintendo, outside of a few games like Earthbound, Final Fight, a lot of the video game music is more meh.
definitely. So we'll be back in a couple minutes while we get the runner set up for our next flag set, which will be, I believe, hammers do not break the locks. I'm going to confirm that real fast and we'll get on our way.
Zero, we don't mind if you get we don't mind if you guys hear Tim and Jeff Boltons. Does anyone know who those are? Or is that like a joke name? Clock. I think I've heard of that game, but not vividly. Cheeks, I'm not saying they didn't. I'm just saying, in my own humble and personal opinion.
I'll put that in the chat.
For me, the SNES game that had the best soundtrack of all time, Earthbound, no question. That game, you can't call that a game, it's a masterpiece. But again, my own opinion.
Burns are getting set up right now, pretty much, so. Takes them a minute.
Well, in fact, I'll give you a discussion in chat. What do you all think had the better soundtracks, Genesis or Super Nintendo?
Okay, so look like both runners are ready, and I guess we're ready to get them underway.
Oh, absolutely. And what do you think we're going to start off with world-wise? I'm guessing World 4.
No, I'll go with 6. Let's go backwards on what you just did. Wow, minus 8 being last. Too bad we can't start with 8.
And we know Zero's going to go with the reverse world order. He seems to be fixated on that.
I've seen in a tourney, I don't know if it was this tourney, it might have been the last tourney, where we had vanilla world order in a randomizer. It's kind of funny.
Really? D-Boy or Midi Guy also thinking for.
And as I said, flag set this time. Hammers do not break the locks, but however, they do break rocks. And
Ooh.
Vanilla World 1.
Fred, we need to have a discussion. And we're starting off with 6-10. Well, at least you get a World 6 stage to start. And now we go from 6-10 to 6-3.
Oh, we got icy levels.
Definitely.
Bubba beats the level first.
Ibuba aiming to make his record a perfect 6-0 going into the bracket stages. And now we've got 6F2.
Ice Fort.
Are all the stages in World 1 going to be ice ones?
Icy land.
Did someone leave the freezer door open?
Probably.
Was it you?
It wasn't me this time.
I like how you added this time.
You know what? I blame that thwomp over there.
And Bubba using a star to get a boo! Booba. Folks, if I'm saying, if someone in chat can tell me how, oh, and we finally get a non-ice level, and this one's going to be...
The H level.
I'm not sure. Which level is this, Shorky?
I can't think of the level offhand, but we nickname it the H. Because we got the H jumps in that level. And ibuba jumped in lava. I don't think it was intentional.
Oh,
And
Teeks is saying it's 6-8. Thank you.
I used to know these level numbers by heart.
And now we see Gimp and Booba going into 1F3. Thank you, Teeks. So it is a World 6 stage. We're gonna see all those World 6 stages, aren't we?
Well, except for this one. This is Vanilla 1 Fort. In War
Right.
1.
And Gimp finishing the fort just ahead of Booba. And now Gimp's gonna go for the end card game.
Oh, we got a match already. Star.
Oh, and Booba gets a match too. But in randomizer, just because you get a pattern on this match doesn't mean that's what you're gonna get. And in this one, stores will give you hammer suits. Keep note of that, folks.
Those are useful.
And now we see Gimp has made it to the World 2 airship going into Larry.
Why can't it be World 6 airship? Because we had all these World 6 levels. Earthquaker. 2-hitter.
And Larry not putting up much of a fight. A little bit of a fight, but not much to brag home about. And something. Going on the table.
And apparently ET phone home.
No, it's more like ET phone home.
And it's about a 6-second difference, and you get a hammer. Hammers are not going to be as impactful in the seed, but you still could break your rocks, and that could possibly make a difference. And nobody falls down to the take shame on that. We're pretty much in sync.
Oh, and this, by the way, what they just went through, 5-2. And now we're in 6F1, or as I like to call it, I'm going to escalator land. If anyone here is a Fairly Odd Parents fan.
Both runners taking damage, probably intentionally. Orb?
And Booba just getting a standard row. 0 after season 10, I don't think anyone was a fan. Ooh, no. When 5-9 and Gimp is just deciding to bail.
I think he done it on purpose.
Yeah, he went to use a P-Wing. Now, for 5-9, while we have turned off most of the auto scrolls, due to the design of 5-9, turning off auto scroll would cause the level to become impossible to beat outside of a P-Wing.
Correct. And well, there's only one other auto scroller. It's a lost level, and well, we love it called the Lost Lances.
Or as a lot of people like to call it, a nightmare. And Booba is taking the lead again. And Gimp just using his P-Wing to blaze through the stage. Not even bothering with any of the platforms.
Booba gets a cloud jump. Will Gimp get the cloud jump? We'll find out here in a second. And he doesn't go for it.
Now we see that Ibuba and Gimp going through 4-4.
Yeah, 5-9 tends to have a platform or two despawn because of the fire chomps. Oh, that Spiny almost got him! SIM card game for Ibuba right now.
And Booba managed to pick up a little bit of swag as...
Ooh, a frog suit's in there. A couple nice things. Yep, Gimp probably will turn around and play the in-card game here in a second.
Gimp just made it past 5. I think they both just made it past 5-7. Now Booga's going after a pair of Jumbo Hammer Bros and picking up a mushroom.
Gimp realizes, oh, there's a hammer suit in here. And a frog suit.
And now Booba uses his 5 powers to take out a set of Hammer Bros and picks up a Jugum Cloud. And Gimp's gonna pick his up shortly after. Oh no, these are boomerang blows. My mistake. And now we're back into 1-6 regular.
No, this is the beta.
They look similar to me. I apologize, folks. And we want to give a shout out to SpeedGaming6, who's rating us with a party of 51. Hey everyone from SpeedGaming6.
And you're in the middle of game number 2 with a flag set of hammers do not break locks in a group B match. Gimp and ibuba.
Gimp takes a fall from a stray Koopa Troopa. And Booba's gonna be the first to make it to Wendy's airship.
Wendy's Airlines.
Let's see if Wendy's had her Baconators today.
I'm gonna get hungry before the end of this.
That's a 1.
And she's an earthquaker too.
Wendy's been putting on the pounds.
It's a 5 Koopa.
Wendy had everything on the Wendy's menu. Baconators, Frosties, chili, combo meals, nuggets. She just gorged herself.
She was hungry. But you know, Wendy, thunder-sized Koopa.
Yes, Chibi, we think it's a streaming problem. We are not entirely sure. Yes, as Alex Am was saying, thick Wendy. And now we're in World 4.
Gimp's right behind. I would love to have a tail for thunder-sized Koopa Wendy. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh yeah!
That's the problem with Wendy sometimes. If she gets you stun locked on the ground, it's GG's. Wendy's happy. That's unfortunate though, but you know.
I believe ibuba just made it through 3-6. I may be wrong.
I was watching Gimp's side, so I missed it.
Ooh, and now Booba is going through one of the longest stages in the game, 5-3.
No, I like the beta level, 5-3.
Does 5-3 have a beta level?
It's the same level in aspect, but it's water instead in the middle section.
Did not know that. Well, now I know.
I've been playing the SMB3 Rando ever since it was actually in beta. And let's play a card game.
Would you like to play a game?
Mushroom 10, I think we've seen the... No, we haven't seen the 10 coins. We've seen a 20. And I will just clear it out.
Okay, maybe this wasn't 3-6. Jada, that was more a Saw joke. As we see Booba's entering 6F. Okay, maybe 3F1. My mistake.
And down goes Boom Boom. piranha at first doesn't do anything, but that piranha decided to take a bite out of Gimp. It's all good.
And Booba builds a bridge and is going up against our boy Iggy. Let's see how much of a nerd Iggy is today.
Gimp decides to play the fort here.
Ooh, and Iggy is just a complete nerd today. One hitter.
He's a weak killing. It's all good. Gimp's killing a boom boom. Gimp decides to go back to get this, probably finish this off.
And now we're in your favorite stage, World 6.
Oh, so close to finishing.
Ooh!
Piranha Fort!
7F2. A pain in the behind for it.
You know, that star is nice to be there.
And now we see Gimps in the Super Tanks fort.
And ibuba just made that level like a joke. Takes
Not
that no
something,
damage.
not something a lot of people can claim.
Yeah,
Well,
7F2 is my least favorite fort. I admit that right now.
And some people, I believe Teak says it's his favorite. And ibuba taking care of the hammer bros and picking up use a star, get a star.
You gotta love that.
As LOZ would coin.
And good. Takes down a Koopa, is heading the next world.
And Abuba is going to use a frog suit as he goes into the World 5 beta stage.
Just hold it right and run. Dodge a couple enemies. You're good. We're double forts at the beginning, and of course, Gimp decides to say hi to lovely Piranha Fort.
And now Booba is going to be on his way to face off against who else but Iggy's brother Lemmy.
Oh, and Gimp loses his Tanuki. Waits on that Piranha and gets a flower.
Ooh, and Lemmy's playing a little better than his brother, but still only a 3-hitter.
Yeah, not too bad for a Koopa. Any guys in the chat, what world are we going to have next? You know what, I'm going to go with... What haven't we seen? 2? I don't think we've seen 2.
I'm going to go with the World 7. Oh, and by the way, right now we have a second match going on between glutamic acid and Vicorider that's going to determine between them who's going to be going into the bracket stage. And our boy Growlwolf is commentating on that. So you've got double action for you guys right now.
Yep. And our finale will be at 5:30, and Pura will be on comms for that. And reveal of the brackets. But that'll be later on today.
Absolutely.
We got a hand stage. I was wondering when one of those would show up.
Yeah, have we seen any of them today?
I know they didn't appear in the first game, so what item will we get in the hand stages? It's a hammer! So if we come across any hand stages, we will get a hammer.
And that was the 3 hand trap stage. And now we enter 7F1, and with his tail bite, Booba can pass a huge chunk of the level.
But it has a solid lead right now. And is one of the top players, so...
I think at this point, Booba may be even on track to get the top seed overall.
I think there's some people that are averaging like in the low 30s, so... I'll look that up probably later, see who probably is going to be a high seed.
And we see Booba going against a saltier than normal Morton and taking him out in 4 hits.
You know, we don't really need these hammers, though.
I know, Booba is a whole world ahead of Gimp. But remember, we still have 3 to go, and anything could happen, especially with 7 and 8 still on the table.
And what's the other world we haven't done?
That would be 5, which is now.
So we're going to end up in 7 next, so... And speaking of 7, we got 7-1.
Many guys saying he thinks DLP as the number 1 seed, as we see Booba get the 7-6 clip.
Oh, nice. Nicely done using a cheap. Gotta love that.
Oh no, that was the 7-1 clip. My mistake. And now Booba, we see he's in 5F2.
Yeah, I can see why it's faster to take a death and use your Tuniki or P-Wing. Because you gotta wait on the P-switch and everything, so... Question is...
I think it's a mercy that once you get the Tanuki suit, there are no enemies that can take it away from you in the pipe room.
We got a level World 3 level here.
I believe that's 3-3.
I know it's early on, but you know... And a hamburger's done.
Oh no, my mistake, 3-8. My apologies, folks. I'm kind of a doofus. But now we see... Ooh, you were mentioning this earlier? We're at the 5-3 beta.
Yep. See? Somebody flooded it.
I think we saw the vanilla 5-3 earlier.
We actually did. And it's much shorter, too. As you see, it's already done.
I don't think we've seen either player take a lot of deaths this seed.
Other than the intentional deaths, yeah. You know, I was just flying through these stages. Gimp's not going to give up. It's only about still just about a world behind. Second try clip on Gimp's end. We got a high jumping Koopa.
That's boy. Let's see if he's on board today. We know he's more than just your. We don't know how big of a boy he is because of a fire kill, but we can wing it.
He probably has a spicy chicken sandwich earlier, so. Why spicy chicken? I have no idea. But you know, live is a box. It's like a box of hammers.
It's more like, Mama, oh shit, life is like a box of hammers.
So we're in World 7, and well, we got 4 to the beginning, and trying to play the pipe maze. Well, we know you can get to the end. We might have to play a fort. But if you have a cloud, you might be able to skip over it if you choose to.
But we're going for an end card game first and immediately gets a match.
And I don't think he wanted it, but actually he's going to play it, and we got 8-4-1.
That is correct. Ibuba making his way through the disco waffles.
Will I but get the one? No, I don't think one cycle is going to be possible. Well, not get the start kill because probably wish you were small, you would have got it.
So close, Ibuba. So close.
That broke something, but then it flicked the lock it down that way. So we're going ahead and go here. We got another pipe to pick. This pipe will lead to the Mushroom Island. Don't want that island.
We see Ibuba's good.
Music box. Let's see.
And that's the way out. And he's gonna give them his.
That is a good Booba though. Nice strategy. Because unlikely you're going to have to be able to use your clouds in World 8. But you know, might as well use it off there.
Let's see how powerful Ludwig is today.
Liquid Fun Koopa.
And he's just composing your standard record. 3-hitter.
About 30 minutes, 29 minutes in. And we're going to World 8. Did I just roll 2 fast seeds tonight? Or today?
It looks that way, and we didn't see Atlantis at all. Much to the dismay of some of our fans.
Well, I still could be in World 8. Guarding a fort that is required. Which means that is required.
That is true.
That's actually happened in the seed last night where 5-9 was one the airship level that got placed there, and it was required to beat that to go to the next fort to make a bridge to Basild's castle.
Right now, We see Booba in 5-6, the Parabeetle fort. The Parabeetle stage, my mistake. A good way of... Hey, Jose, hey, Javier, and good way of putting it, MIDI guy. But get your guesses in for how many bridges Bowser's gonna need this time.
Well, we know it's not gonna be 4.
As Booba enters 6F3.
You know what? Let's go with 1 again.
I'm gonna go with 2 like last time.
And we got both the hot foots here. One that loves to walk when whatever it feels like, and those that walks when you look away. Do. That broken lock's there. That takes you that part of the darkness. There's another lock there.
Ooh, and
Well,
one
bridge, but may not be required. Because you got that pipe. No bridge required. Alright, Bubba's in Bowser's Castle. 31.5 minutes in. Let's go. Tries to go for the first skip. Does not get it.
Gonna try to use his hammer suit, making it through the disco waffles. Again, a 6-0 is on the line. Getting the Everyman's clip. And he gets the mac and cheese on the first try. And like I said before, what's there left to say, Sharky?
Well, we got a nice little ride here to say hello, Bowser. Goodbye, Bowser. And well, with Bubba going to win this, going to 6-0 in group stage, perfect record, takes
So
down to 3-3.
So get your GGs out for our boy Booba.
With that official race time of 32:35, Bubba takes it. At the same time when Gimp finishes World 7.
We've extended an invitation to Booba to say a few words. We're gonna wait to see if he accepts.
That World 8 was, quick.
Oh, no question. Ooh, and Gimp falls just short on the Parabeetles.
Does not have a cloud anymore. Unfortunately, but we could fly through a P-Wing. That's just fine and dandy.
And I see Booba's on. Hey, Booba!
GG's and congrats going 6-0 in groups.
How's it feel?
Good. It feels good. The first race was a close one.
You nearly got a sub 30, Booba. That's incredible.
I know. I didn't get it because the 6-5, all the mistakes I made there. That's what kept me from getting the sub 30.
Yep. Get just into World 8 as soon as you basically finished.
Okay, yeah.
And we know Bowser Castle, well, no bridges were required because, well, there's one bridge, but yeah, you could bypass that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was worth the shot because I think I saw all the pipes clear, so one of those pipes should be the one after the bridge, so I just kept trying and found it. Okay.
Yep, Gimp does beat the fort that broke the lock to get to there.
So Booba, now that you and Gimp are going to be going into the bracket stages, are you nervous?
Yes, I always am because brackets is a whole different thing. It actually feels like a whole different tournament. People that go to the brackets are usually pretty good, so every match matters, every match counts. So yeah, a little bit nervous.
Oh,
Let's see what happens.
Gimp just realized the path to Bowser's Castle, but does not take the second pipe. Instead goes to the fort. Doesn't know that pipe leads to the other side.
Gimp, what?
The Gimp does go 3 and 3 though, so
Yeah, I saw that pipe, the one that takes you after the bridge, and I think there was another in the dark area at the top, but I didn't see any lock. That's what I just kept trying to find the pipe.
and Gimp it breaks the lock that's next to the next fort, and he goes to that fort to go to the pipe.
Yeah,
The pipe.
I think Gimp may be Gimp may be letting the stress get to him a little bit. He knows probably that he's already qualified for the bracket stages.
Yeah, sub 40 is still possible, I believe. We're only 36.5 minutes in.
he should get so furry if this fort breaks the builds the bridge. Sorry, if this is the fort, he should so furry.
And now he goes into the pipe, goes in the pipe, and never broke the bridge. And he's probably kicking himself in the head like, I should have went to this pipe first.
No.
Oh, he gets the clip! The first
Oh, that's
first
gotta
try.
that's gotta soften the blow at least a little.
Well, next up is the one-up clip. The easiest clip. Gets that
Yeah.
first try.
The everyman's clip. Oh!
Tripped on a banana and falls into lava.
Yikes.
Well, we got another hammer suit. Let's try this again.
Take 2.
You do not like to see that. And gets that clip the first try. After going up the elevator. Ooh, that disco waffle almost said hello. Gets the every man's clip. Let's not trip on the banana over here on these donuts. Trifecta! Trifecta it!
He makes the clips look so easy.
He had trouble the first scene with it. With that clip. Gets it on the first try. The trifecta clips. Hello Bowser, how are you doing? Goodbye. Bye Bowser. Hope you enjoy your stay.
And with that, get your GGs out for Gimpxtreme, as he's going to finish with a time of...
Well, music plays.
That I should have the time shortly, and it's going to be 38-28.
Wow, well played by Gimp though. Both runners played this scene fairly well. And sub 40s too.
We've just extended an invitation to Gimp to join us for a few words as well. That's a good one. And I see Gimp is on his way.
Yep. And GG's Gimp. Well played.
If I learned anything from the last 3 tournaments is please stop pairing me with ibuba, please.
Wait, Gimp, look on the bright side. Your 3-3 record still means you're going to be going with Booba into the bracket stages.
Yeah, but he's also 6-0, so we could end up pairing off again in brackets. So we'll have to see how the timers set up and everything.
Well, we'll find out later tonight.
Right now,
Who will play who?
Right now, 23 of the 24 people in the bracket stages have been decided. There's only one bracket spot that's still unknown, and the match going on. The match actually happening right now between Reiku Rider and Glutamic Acid is going to determine who gets that spot.
Ooh.
Yep. So, Gimp, that Bowser Castle, the trifecta clips.
It would have been worth it if it was in the first race. I struggled with the mac and cheese clip. I think it's technically one of the harder clips in the game to pull off. But I mean, I've last year I spent a lot of time practicing clips in Bowser's Castle just so if it does come down to the end of it, I can pull out a quick win or something. So
Yeah.
I think I was really tilted after the first race because I was like I didn't die once and realizing I misplayed a couple levels and then I had a couple deaths in the second race by off the screen enemies and hitboxes not registering. So it just kind of was a downhill struggle from there.
Yeah, hitboxes can be rude sometimes. Definitely with a Koopa try high jump and say and deny you and kills. I know that happened one of the races where Koopa hitbox jumped.
Yeah, I mean overall I felt like I played pretty well. It's just with Ibuba I have to play perfectly in order to keep up because he is a veteran SMB3 runner, so it's pretty hard to keep up if you're not a pro at
And
it.
one of the top players
Yeah.
in the rando. So 6-0, well, it kind of was expected.
Well,
I was
don't
hoping
know.
to still win. I was hoping to still win and force a tiebreaker or something, but that never happened. I had no chance.
You guys
Yeah, I
have
was
a chance. I swear.
I was hoping that if I could at least steal one, it put me at 4-2, and I'd be in a little bit of a better bracket situation because I'm going to be up against one of the undefeateds, and it's not looking good.
Actually, maybe not because maybe the undefeateds will get that first round bye.
Yeah,
So
I mean, we'll see. It's kind of up in the air, but I was talking to Zodiac, and I told him, I said, you need to go 6-0 so we can have a rematch from 2 years ago or 3 years ago because we had a bracket match 3 years ago that was a really close one.
Yep.
Who ended up winning?
I did. I came back from behind in World 8 twice.
Neat.
Well, they will do that. As
Yeah.
you've seen in group play, how I somehow behind in World 8 and just played my ass off, sorry for my language, in World 8 and just came back.
Hey, Sharky, I've used stronger. Don't worry.
But well played, both of you. Of course, you both knew you're advancing prior to the match.
Yeah, this
But
was
it was
more.
the seeding, so
Yeah, and because of it, Booba, you're going to be going with a higher seed than Gimp. And with your average, you may be getting one of the higher seeds altogether. Right now, we believe DLP may have the top #1 seed. We are not 100% sure.
No, I don't know, but I don't think I can be one of the top because of my first race. One of them was very long. I went over 40 minutes. So because of that, I don't think I will be one of the top. But it's still going to be interesting.
And later tonight, folks, we should have our official brackets up, and well, hopefully by the beginning of June, we should be ready to go.
yep. The match at 5:30, our last match at 5:30, Pro will be on comms. But after that match, you probably guys want to stay tuned because I believe Pro is going to reveal the brackets. And I don't know 100% if he's going to reveal the Challenge Cup brackets or not. Probably not, because I know McCover is in charge of that. And we got to make sure everybody that is invited wants to joins. And then that gets revealed at some point. So I'm looking to to that at least.
Yeah, it should be a pretty interesting how the brackets shape out, especially in the back of my mind I'm sitting there going, please don't pair me with Ibuba again, please. It's
It
very
might
possible
happen.
too.
It might happen.
funny in group play, I've had of the of you guys, 2 of you I had a rematch from a previous tournament in groups. Game from what 2018, the first tournament in 2018.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
And then I had a rematch against Starman from last tournament. So I'm happy with the results at the end.
Overall, I think our group was pretty good. It was really competitive.
It was loaded.
Like,
It was probably the
yeah,
hardest group.
it's one of the harder groups, and I know that whenever they do these, they usually put someone who is going to be one of the top runners, and then they put a good mixture of newer runners and experienced runners in there. So overall, I think our group was really competitive.
Yeah, unfortunately, I get the short end of the stick on that. It's like, well, I'm not going to advance easily.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Maybe next year will be your year, but that's the thing about randomizer. I mean, you upset me too. Like, you came from behind. You were actually, I think you were in the lead for most of that race. You were dominating the whole time.
That my own issue is I have game over. I get behind.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to talk about the amount of fanfares I had this game that I was trying to avoid. So there's like 30 seconds right there I lost because of that.
Yeah, because I know one of my races, I lost like 5 minutes just waiting because 5 tower clip happened on me. Those are
that was
Sharky, was that you?
Yeah, that was Sharky that happened to. And I mean, if you noticed, what was it? I think it was the last race ibuba did. Was it ibuba? I don't know. Somebody clipped in 2-4. They clipped in 2-4 when they didn't mean to.
I don't see that one. I need to find that.
Yeah, because I think they were just small and they were going at a certain speed and that they hit the corner and it clipped them right into the corner.
Yeah, the front tower clip, well, that was an accident. I did not mean to do that. Like, well, I can't reset because I'll lose progress.
Yeah.
I can't do anything. I'm going to have to sit here and wait 5 minutes.
Yeah, there's a couple things in that first seed. I mean, I played a fort in World 6 I didn't need, and then played the fort at the end of World 8, and then on top of it, I started the seed with a 2-player game, not a 1-player game, so...
Oops. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
we
I
thought
see
that.
that's like,
Shorty thought that's what happened.
I
Yep.
think I actually done that in one of my races against you, Gimp. In the first one. Starting with 2-player.
I'm wondering if they would have allowed it, though. That's the thing. I don't know if there's really anything that would really change the rules or something, but I wonder if it happened if they just allow us to keep going, but at the same time, maybe not.
You can keep going, but you lose time every time you change characters. From Mario to Luigi, there is this screen that shows
Screen
the
transition? Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. Okay, I was curious because, like, do I just roll with this? I was like, no, reset, just reset.
Did you realize immediately or after beating a level?
I hit start and it said 2. No.
Oh, but you realize immediately. Once on a weekly, I realized after I beat the first level because of the character changed, and I was like, oh, I am already a level behind. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I felt overall I played really well. The second seed, I can tell I was getting frustrated, but overall I felt like I played really well this time around.
Frustration, the ultimate enemy.
Yeah, I'm looking at times here. I know the last 2 times hasn't been posted on the sheet, but yeah, I see ibuba does have a one time that's over 40. Other than that, mid 30s, pretty much. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think my first 4. I mean, every seed I played this tournament besides the first one in our matchup here at Ibuba, every one of them were long seeds. So I was in the 40s, I think, on the timer for most of them.
Yeah.
They're just long. Like, they had a lot of, like, this seed we had a lot of unavoidable levels that we had to play.
I didn't even see any boss passes in that second seed.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't remember seeing them, and otherwise we may have just went too fast for them. So
yeah, probably. I don't remember.
I've seen like 1 or 2 in the first seed, and out of the way, not want to get fed. Somebody could throw a Goomba to that boss bass so you could eat the Goomba.
Maybe Boss Bass just wanted the day off.
It's fair.
You said you were struggling in 6-5 in the first seed.
I did. I think I lose my tail twice, and then it took me 3 attempts to go up without getting hit with the snakes that were there, the fire snakes.
Yeah, I saw that fire snake and I made sure I was like, I am taking my time taking this guy out because I do not want to have to keep running back and forth.
No, I'm pretty sure I lost like between 2 and 3 minutes there trying to get up. Well, besides that, that was a very fast seed. Without that mistake, I would have gotten a sub 30, definitely.
Yeah, it was definitely that. My starting up 2-player game. That's I used the cloud in the first world just to play a little catch up there because I was like, I already lost basically a level by having to reset. So
Yeah, happens to the best of us. I've done that multiple times playing. Like, let's start. Oh shoot! Like reset. And since I play on virtual consoles, like,
yeah, it's a much longer reset for you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I know some people play on their hardware. Some people, like myself, play on virtual console, and we got, of course, your emulator player. So, and you can tell the difference. And this is the first tournament I actually play. This is the first tournament I actually switched to virtual console. So that's more a recent change I've done. So, and I feel like I do play better.
Well,
With
okay.
that, any final thoughts before we head out?
No, only GG Gimp. We might see each other in the brackets again. I mean, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about it.
No, it's good. It's one of those things where I'm like, it's either I got to devote a lot more time to. It's more of my execution because, like I said, I didn't die that first seed, but you still beat me on that one. So, thinking logically and just knowing my execution is going to be a big part.
Well, remember also in the bracket stages, it's no longer just 2 matches. It's always going to be a best of 3.
Yeah,
Well, at least in the brackets. I'm not sure about semifinals and finals.
I think
Or
finals is
quarterfinals.
best of 5.
Finals are
Yeah,
best
finals
of
is
5.
best of 5 in the finals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But okay, thank you again, guys, for the commentaries. SpeedGaming for hosting the tournament, and Gimp, GG, and good luck on the brackets. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Good luck to you as well. Thanks to Speed Gaming for hosting. Thanks to Pro, Macobra, Fred, all those guys that are behind the scenes doing all this stuff for Randomizer, and thanks to both you guys for commentating.
No problem. Glad to commentate.
Hey, anytime.
Glad to get back in the commentary for this. Missed it.
Okay.
Soon, I hope to get back in the commentary for the weeklies. So yeah. So right now going on, I believe one is the main speed gaming. I believe is the right writer, Glimic Acid, to determine who gets in and who goes to Challenge Cup. But after that, I don't what channel offhand. I could look it up real fast. We got the Beast Monster versus Glimic Acid. Shoutouts to them going to play 4 matches, all back to back. And that, I believe, will be on Speed Gaming 2? But I could double check that. Yeah, that will be on Speed Gaming 2. It's starting probably shortly after 5:30. So that's going to wrap up groups play. So yeah, anything else?
No, I think this has been a very enjoyable match, a very interesting one, and well, this whole group setting, we've seen some incredible performances all together.
Yep. And if you're new to the randomizer, join our Discord. Get into it. They're fun to play. And the people there in the Discord are great to deal with. If you need help, there'll be somebody that will help you out. So with that, I guess I've been Sharky2107. So,
And I'm Meowth of Team Rocket.
so take care and just make sure your boss fast has been fed, because we don't want them to get loose and chow on you instead. So take care, guys. Enjoy.
And remember, as always, we'll see you next time in the Mushroom Kingdom. Take care, everybody.